Hey guys, on today's video, we're going to take a look at your CRA account. So let's go into Google, type in CRA. Then we're going to go into Canada Revenue, which is the first option. Make sure it's canada.ca, so it's official. Then click on sign in to CRA account. Scroll down. You're going to see this partner. A lot of people do this, but partner, that means with a bank or something, you sign into this. I don't recommend doing that. I just recommend doing the ID and password. So just go to it. So basically, whichever way you sign in, just go ahead and do it. And right here, if you don't have a sign in, go ahead and register. So that's if you're a new user. All right, so once you signed in, you're gonna hit this page. So if you have a business, you should see a second tab where it says business. If you're an individual, you're just gonna see that one tab. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go into our individual one. So it's the first one right here on the left. All right, so from there, you're gonna see your main page. So right here, your very first thing should tell you your notice of assessment. So it's gonna give you a link directly there. And that's because that's the latest thing right here. However, let's say you don't see that. You don't see this that I'm looking at where it says view your 2024 notice of assessment or 2025 whenever you're watching this right now. But anyways, we're gonna go on and go to your left-hand side. On your left-hand side, just scroll down a little bit. You're gonna look for mail. So just go right into your mail on the left-hand side. All right, so under your mail, you should see your notice of assessment there. So it should be one of those. So my current one was the Canada Carbon rebate notice. I got that, but the second one before that is my notice of assessment. So that's gonna be the latest one. They should technically be the same thing as the one that you get right away. So there is one that they mail to you right away, and then there's another one that's, let's call it the complete version, but they're usually the same thing. Nothing changes on both of them. Anyways, so just tap there, and then once you tap there, you should see something like so that says notice of assessment. So you will notice on the right hand side of this notice of assessment, it's gonna say open. Just tap on open. Don't click on print yet. Just tap on open. Again, on the right hand side, you should see open. Then once you tap on open, it should say notice of assessment, HTML version. And then on the right hand side, you'll see on the top right, print/save. So once you tap there, you should see a window to print this out. However, let's say you don't have a printer, you just want to save it online. I don't print none of these things. I always just save them on my files. You're gonna see on the left hand side, PDF. So don't click on print, just tap on PDF and you can save it as a PDF. All right, so once you save as PDF, just title it whatever you guys want. Author doesn't really matter. None of this information really matters because it's for your own files. And then just save it under your files. So just tap on save. So what I just showed you is one way to find your notice of assessment. That one would be the, let's call it the HTML version, which is basically the same thing. But another way to download it, and this one is not going to be the HTML version, is when you click on overview. So just go back to the very start of this where you guys signed in. So your very first page, you're going to see navigation on the left hand side and then overview. Just tap on overview. And then under overview, you should see this tax returns. Just click there. So under tax returns, you're going to see all your notice of assessments from here. So these are not the HTML versions. You can download these, print them at the same time. And this is the latest one right here. So we can just tap on notice of assessment. It should say assessed, by the way. If it says anything else, then I wouldn't download it just yet. So we're just gonna go ahead and just tap there. Once you tap there, you're gonna see this notice of assessment. You can right away click on PDF just to download it as a PDF. And on the right hand side, you should see print and save. So it's pretty much the same thing I just taught you, but in a different area, and it's not the HTML version, but it's technically the same thing. So let's say you guys click on PDF to save it into your computer files. Some of you will get a message like so, because this will download. Just allow it. Click on allow. And that's all you guys have to do. Congrats, you just downloaded this. Just go into your download folder and you should see a PDF right there. You will notice that it's a little bit different than the HTML version just because HTML is a little bit bigger. But usually I show you the HTML version first because sometimes, depending when you're watching this, you might only have that notice of assessment and they haven't provided you with the full notice of assessment, which is this one. This one's the one that's fully done, PDF. and you're good to go with your files. But anyways, that would be it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, comments, you guys can write them in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.